I'm just gonna put this in perspective. 5th scale massive 1000 amp ESC. Hobby Wing 10th scale ESC 1080 waterproof. Massive, massive, massive. Ah! Hello. She's excited as I am. Guys, this is my Primal RC Raminator. This is the Dodge Raminator here. This is the V3 version. Thank you very much for giving them a size comparison here. These trucks are absolute monsters. Now, you may have seen this last video where I showed the 8-wheel trail truck monster that I want to take out there. I'm only going to run it on 4 wheels, but I wanted to be ridiculous. Did I achieve ridiculousness here? 100%. Over 120 pounds.
Can I just call out how perfect this is?
Thank you.
Boom, boom, boom. Like I was so, but not just there.
On all 4. Oh, I know. Thank you very much. But today, guys, you guys all saw me build this. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Go back to my YouTube channel right now. Go and click on my videos section of the YouTube channel. You'll see a whole bunch of videos. Maybe you haven't seen some of them and you'll be entertained. Now it is time for me to focus on my Night Rider truck. Do you remember the black Toyota Tundra I did years and years ago, the scale trail truck? One of the first ones ever.
Who doesn't?
Right? Good call. It was based off of Night Rider. And it's an old TV show from back when I was a kid. And Michael Knight and his car Kit was a black car with a red light up in the front. With this one, I wanted to do something because this is my 4th Primal RC Raminator or 4th monster truck. Right? We had the red one, we had the yellow one. I gave those away. Yeah. Then I brought in the V3s here and here. I wanted to do something that people normally don't do with monster trucks. I wanted to make it into a dedicated trail truck because we have lots of trails. You guys, I have something here that I've been waiting for such a long time to be able to afford. Yeah. We've paid every red cent for this, which is absolute insanity, but it's taken me a long time to save. I want to attempt the world's fastest RC monster truck. I want to attempt this with the most powerful RC electric combo on the planet that we know of. And it comes from MGM Compro as well as a leaner motor. It is a 30100, so 30100, yeah, censored brushless motor. And we have 1000 amp ESC here, which is over the top. In the trail truck here, we put in is 400 amp. Overall, this new ESC that we're going to unbox for everybody to have a look at today is going to be peak burst at 1000 amp and continuous 800 amp rating. So 53 horsepower. This can go all the way up. I believe it's to a 15S LiPo, which is absolute insanity. I've already ordered up some batteries yesterday. Which were almost $1,000 by themselves. And you guys might be like, he's just bragging right now. You're damn right I'm bragging. This is like amazing. And so I don't want to launch my truck. I want to see how fast I can get this thing. And if we can actually lay some rubber with it, let's unbox this motor. And we had a custom motor mount made by Johnny Crass Racing. They had to make us a whole new mount for this size of ESC. So we're going to have a look at that as well. Yeah, wow. I know, it's like Christmas Day, right almost in April, well, mid-March. Happy RC time, Hey, springtime, time for new things. Let's get to unboxing. Okay. A lot of people will say to me that they'll be frustrated that I'm moving away from gas. I want you to know that here's my RC Max, what was known as RC Max. This is the 80cc Supreme. I had this several years ago in my quest for making the ultimate Primal RC Raminator. And I gotta say, now as tailor-made RC engines, this is El Primo. This is an absolute beautiful trophy. But you know I have a bad back. I don't like ripping on cable cords, right, and trying to make it to start. And I live in a funky kind of place in Canada where I'm always having to tune. And we also had to run this giant, how loud was this, dear? Yeah, and we were in open prairies and open fields. And I got to tell you, overall, I'm very satisfied with this, but I know the Primal RC Raminator has more to give.
More
to give. So here's the box. I posted it up yesterday on my social media. Go ahead, Jen, please slice that open for us. Posted it up on social media, kind of teasing to you guys because I wasn't able to film it, but I wanted to discover it with you guys here at the same time. So that's the one thing about the Raminator. It comes as a very decent stock engine, gas powered, but it lacks a little bit if you're an experienced user. Okay, so boom, look at that. 2,000 euros, 2,002 euros right out of the gate, plus the deposit. MGM Pro. Everybody, I'm thinking of you right now, fifth scale boss. I know you're watching. Years and years ago, before the Losi 5T electric version came out, see, I've had the Kraken Vecta 5, I've had the HPI Bajas, we've had the Losi 5Ts, we've had all the gas-powered vehicles, and before the electric Losi 5T came out, I was able to get my hands on one from Mr. Baylor in Calgary, just outside of Calgary in Alberta, where I bought MGM and Compro setup from him in the electric 5T. And I fell in love from that moment forward, but I couldn't afford one at that time. Here they are.
So,
yes.
How fast does this thing go?
Well, that's the whole thing. That I don't think anyone's actually put one of these into a Primal RC Raminator yet. I know that these controllers are actually used in full-size vehicles to help produce boost from the turbos. These are serious. This is the Johnny Crash Racing mount that we have. He actually worked with Primal RC. Thank you to Dan and everybody at Primal for working with everybody. They all worked in conjunction to make sure that we could get the first mounted up kit ready to go, just so we could offer it, I believe, or so they could offer it to more people that may be interested in this after I've done it here. Who knows? But I can tell you that this kit right here costs us about $1,000 for just the mount alone. That's Canadian though, so if you guys are in the US, you know how that is. We've all made jokes about the Canadian dollar. Wow. Okay, I want to be careful. Picking it up, slicing away from the product.
Wow.
This, eh?
Trying to get the reflection off that. There you go. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm going to flip it over here. So there's the pin work right here. Let me unwrap all this and then we'll show you guys. And there you go. Look at this. Unbelievable pieces that are machined. The mount for the motor. I'm having to guess. This is the cross section for the cross beam that goes across the top of the Raminator. Here is the clutch bell assembly cover. Look at that. Thank you, JCR. This is absolute. My hand is actually shaking a little bit. This is legit shaking. I am absolutely floored by what we're unboxing here today. Absolutely floored at the craftsmanship. You know, this fella had a flood right in the middle in his machine shop while they were trying to deliver this to us. And coming up and designing this and working another job at the same time. Go to this Facebook right now. Go and have a look. Talk to them. Tell them RC Spark sent you for no other reason than their work is fucking spectacular. Wow. And then of course the side pieces. I don't have any instructions, but obviously I'll be able to call them and figure it out. Or, yeah, I don't mean call them, I mean talk to them on Facebook. But unbelievable. I'm sure if I did need to call them, I could figure out a way.
Speechless, which for
I'm
me is
speechless.
rare.
There it is, straight from her. All right, so now, as you said, this is the cradle for this, and this is going into the Black Ram.
Wow.
Yeah, wild. Yeah, I've only ordered the dual 6S lipos for 12S because I know that 8S will take a learning curve, 10S, 12S. I'm going to work my way up to it. We have a nice long season here, though.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be awesome.
Okay guys, I know you've been waiting. Thank you for your patience. I've been waiting a lifetime for this kind of neat stuff right here. This is a heavy one. This is a heavy one. Go ahead, yes, slide that open. Ah, slowly, my dear.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're just rushing in there like you're 18 trying to close the deal.
I apologize.
Get out of here. It's so heavy. Whoa, I think that's the motorcade. Take the box. There. Thank you. Wow.
Actual life size. It's huge.
Being super careful not to cut too deep. Most powerful RC motor in the world. 10 mil shaft.
Wow.
The 3100 leaner brushless motor made in Germany. Wow, look at this, guys. Like, I don't even know what to compare this to. I know what to compare this to. This 5500 4S LiPo battery is not big enough. That's a 5500 and it's huge. And to all the people out there that are sad that I just did a brushless upgrade. Because this is the shit. This is it, guys. I don't even know how I'm going to follow this up after we do this build. This might be it. Hallelujah.
Actual life size.
And to all the people out there that are sad that I just did a brushless upgrade.
Actual life size.
Because this is the shit. My QS8 connectors right here. Boom. More QS8. Boom. And my QS8 jumper, which I asked for. This is a battery jumper because you can hook up 3 LiPo batteries to this massive ESC. I'm just going to put this in perspective. 5th scale massive 1000 amp ESC. Hobbywing 10th scale ESC 1080 waterproof. Massive, massive, massive. Ah! I don't care, I'm old now. I'm allowed to be weird like that. Let's bring this out. Nice and slow. There's the cat pack. Holy shit balls. Look at the cat packs. Look at the capacitors. These actually hold all the power, all the burst rate. Look at that. Here, and then another capacitor bank. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 capacitors before the capacitors. Hold on. I'm shorting out. Oh! I don't like his laugh. They'll think it's they think it's fake.
I like
Look at fucking faces! Right here! Look at this. They even did my motor connections right here on an angle like I asked them to. So as I pop it on, look at this. It just goes on nice and sideways like that. So it doesn't stick out extra far because of the raminator width of the carriage. Come with me. Come walk over here with me as I carefully walk with this. Okay, so right now I know everybody's like, I love the gas powered engine. Whatever. We're getting rid of that.
It's so big I'm trying to get it on the screen.
Dude,
okay.
This is, come on over here. This is why I had it put on its side.
Wow.
Yeah, this is why I had them on their side so they don't stick out. Right? So basically, we're going to be removing the engine, the exhaust pipe, the gas tank. All of that is coming out. We have the mount. Look at the fan system on this. These are full-size computer fans. The mount is going to go up underneath here. I don't even know what to say other than this is not waterproof. It is water resistant. This thing will never see the ground when there is water on it. Sorry to disappoint you. Although this one, completely waterproof, can go anywhere. Speed run, not so waterproof. Look at this. Is this even allowed?
This is not a kid's channel, right?
No.
Oh, wow. It's just a brushless motor. Are you kidding? Guys, eat your heart out right now. I know, the only thing I can do next is like a hydrogen vehicle. But for the meantime, we're gonna kick it up with the world's fastest, most powerful RC, ESC, and brushless motor combo in the world! I know I said the world, but still, in the world! Anyway, stay tuned. We're gonna get the build on the go. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. I'd say they threw in a free hat, but I kind of think I bought it. You bought it!
That's all there was in there?
That's it. That's all I needed.
Wow, it's a lot of packaging for a hat.
I paid for that packaging. Fastest RC monster truck.
You excited?
Gotta get some wheels that have some slicks. That's why I wanted to go with the wide wheels on this one, because it'll have lots of traction. Traction on the traction. Fast